What is going on? This is Dave here with Krusty Trades. What is Krusty Trades? It's the name of my personal journey and sharing of information that maybe it can help you. It helps me to look back and to review and to see what happened for the day. And the last few days I haven't watched my own videos. Isn't that a shame? I haven't slept much in about a month. Got some transitions, trying to trade full time, and drinking too much beetroot juice and whatever, like magnesium and iodine to give you energy, and you get too much energy, you can't sleep, you get too excited for the market, and you start making stupid trades. I've already went over that. I already did that on Friday. I didn't sleep in about a month. Got in there the Friday before holiday. Started shorting everything massively. And it didn't quite work out. Went ahead and had to take the loss on the books in the same day options. Got too crazy on things like Tesla and Nvidia, you name it. Monday came in, did okay. Tuesday were closed. Wednesday came in and got sort of hurt and took some losses off before the end of the day. Made those back up today and then profit on top of that. So that was good. But what could we have done better? Always something could have been done better. I'm going to take a look at a few trades today. I'm going to pop in a few charts and look at them while I'm doing it, and go over some order flow. I'm going to conclude the episode right there. So I was in some, and these were not an order flow, I don't believe. I got in some Apple puts. I was already in some 180s as a pure lotto, and that was for this Friday's expiration. Those did come in on flow yesterday. So I already had an Apple chart up. I don't trade Apple too often, here and there, every once in a while. So I had Apple pulled up, and if you see a bar like that, correct that, get rid of that. We don't want that. We don't want that one, nor do we want this one. Think and Swim stinks when it does that. So I came in this morning, and I think I probably had a 15-minute chart up. I don't use this at smaller time frames. So what was going on? I'm not sure why this came back either. Look at that. You change time frames to put this crap back up here. So I came in at, let's see, this was 936 and got some 187.5 Apple puts for 43 cents each. So they were, no, I'm sorry, not 43 cents. I bought them at 933.03 at 28 cents. So 930, I mean, you have to be in the 1 minute candle here. Let's look at that for the opening scalp anyways. I don't look at the 1 minute just because I think it's stupid. I did pull it out a few times a day. So maybe we'll start making, it was 933. So what happened? At 933.03, I got filled 187 puts. So I don't even see this stuff like this. It was 190, went to 189. I got filled at, let's go ahead and take a look here. Does this actually make sense? Just want to keep an idea of what's going on. I don't pay attention to a lot of this stuff. I just get in, I get out. That's it. So at 933, okay, this makes sense. These are putts, 187.5 putts. I got in at 933 for 28 cents, so right in here, close to bottom, just because I had Tesla chart up. And we got out of that for 43 cents, market order on both sides. Apple, you can do that. And 936.18, 936, somewhere in here for 43 cents. So we didn't hit the top, we didn't hit 48, but I'm proud with that scalp, opening scalp. As you can see, Apple dumped right down to about 936, and then boosh, right back in. Came right back in. So you had to get out of those. That was a quick scalp to start the day on Apple, about 115 cents. Not great, but if you got 10 or 20 of them, there's 150 to 300 bucks, you know, in 3 minutes. If you think you can make better money than that in 3 minutes, let me know. I'd love to find out. I got out of some square putts I had yesterday. If you don't know how to get to your option up here, like I do on the left side, let me know. Let me know. Please let me know. I'm actually going to go over it. So square, I was in some putts. Let's look at this chart. This is in 1 minute. I was in some 80, some 68, 69s, and I closed in yesterday when they came down here. I was down quite a bit. I was knees deep in that shit. And then it came back up and bounced again. I think I was out of it right in there. Yeah, right in here. So I got it right in here. I was still adding up here, so not a great move, but I did manage to come out okay and came out ahead on the, I think they washed each other maybe, the 69s and 68s. And that thing just flushed. They had some 62s. They were buying them yesterday in order flow. And they went straight against me for quite some time, and order flow came in, and they still make money. Even if you bought them here, you still would have made money. Obviously, you'd wanted to come back in here, and then maybe you're like, well, I'm going with 65 putts, because 65 putts can't harm me too much, and, you know, whatever the case. But it was sitting right on there, and it just flushed today. And I got out of those for a silly price. The 62 putts for July 14th for like 40 cents. If you don't know how to do that, what I've got is my symbol, this color matched with the change. When I get over here, it's already here. Then you'd have to add this to the next week. These are 62 putts for July the 14th. So I've got that coded for, I think, green. And that's how I get my option chain over here. We're going to see where the volume that came in on this as well. So the volume, that was probably this idiot. Was that me dumping? Somebody else dumped also? Or somebody buying? I don't know. So anyways, I dumped out there this morning. Got hasty. It was a bad few days. It was a bad week. I just, in the last 7 days. So I'm doing the best I can. I'll get better, but doing the best I can right now. 938.44 we got filled. 938.44, so right in here for like 40 cents. You can see it was a bad move. They went to $1.22. Bad move. The thing flushed. That unusual options. The next day after they came in, man, that just flushed. There's so many ways to play it, but if you're fighting for your breath when it's going against you, and this thing was ripping yesterday, you're gonna see when it drops, it freaking drops. It just drops. So, yeah, pay attention to the unusual flow when you see it, when you get in it, and recognize it's still in play. I got out quick and hastily. Had some 270 putts. I got out on Tesla today for $1.35. I forget where I got in those at. So these are the 270 putts for Tesla. And we were in these bad boys earlier in the day. 270 putts. Go ahead and map those to green. Is that this week? Yeah. So you're going to map these out. And I got out of these early as well. You're going to notice I was in them yesterday. I mean, I don't know where I got them at. Maybe up here. I'm not sure really. I just know I got out at 9:39 for $1.35. So I got out here for $1.35. They went to $1.54 before they pulled back. I wasn't held for that 50-cent pullback anyways. I mean, I know it went to 246, but I wasn't holding any more through pullbacks. I get green, I took it. So 135 is the area where this went. Well, 135 is where I sold. So I sold right in this bar here before I made that. And even here I wouldn't have held. So I sold right in this push up here. That's not a bad play normally. But those did. You can see even those went up to $2.46 today on the Tesla drop. So at 9:39, I mean, I'm out right in here, but then it came back up. And I believe I got back in and it flushed back down to 272, as you can see right there. And what else did I get in? I was in 270s. I got in some 265s at 54 cents because they came up on order flow. So after I closed those, I saw they came in with 265s. So I went back in, and I'll go back in as many times as necessary. I don't give a shit. We went to green here, and all right. So they were buying 270 this morning, or 265s. I got in at 54 cents at 9:49. 9:49. I got in at 54 cents. Did I get the $1.10 move? I'm going to say no. I got in at Tesla puts here for 72 cents. I'm not looking to score that thing. I got in at 54. I got in at, 54 down here. I got out at 72. It had that pullback first, so even these I don't like necessarily to risk. On that opening flow, you get a smooth move up, I get out. But 71, those went up to $1.09, so those almost doubled, and then it flattened back out. You'll see Tesla had that nice swoosh, and they double bottomed it. See, there's a double top, there's your double bottom. Sheesh, sheesh. Turn them upside down, flip them around the other direction if you wanted to lay them over side by side to see how they would move in conjunction. If you could flip it, you could just invert it right here. So we was in the Tesla puts and the 265s, got out of those. I closed out at some 260 puts that I had yesterday. There wasn't too many of these, but I was in some 260, too many of several different things, not just this. So we had the 260 puts, just seeing what happened. I was in them yesterday. I don't know where exactly. They went up to 44 cents. Big move if you'd had them right before the close. You could have got to here to 25, but holding through here is not always easy. I got out of those at 39 cents, so I held them a little bit. Yeah, I held them all right. I had quite a few more yesterday, so that one actually did manage to get through all this shit, and I closed them out at 39 cents. I forget my buying price yesterday, to be honest with you. What else did I have? Have some other trades I'm not going to get into. I got some Square 66 calls, and these were not on order flow. And I did okay. I don't know if that probably got out. I got out too early. I got at 64.20, and I'm going to 65. And I put this back on the normal 15-minute chart. I got a lot of stuff early. It's called it went against me. I started buying in here. It went against me, and I kept buying, and then it finally went, and I got out. But, it is what it is. So I tried to do the inverse play in Square. I played it on yesterday. I played it again today. When will I play it again? I don't know. When I see it on order flow, I'll play it again. Just wanted to get familiar with it. And I didn't really do great today. I didn't do good on Square at all, to be honest with you. I've came back today. I flushed even. There's a lot of money been made, and I didn't walk away with a lot of money on Square due to negligence on handling the day trade yesterday and trying to manage some things and trying to do a flip side trade on it. So it's all right. Had some 183 calls. I traded a lot, so you could probably trade less and make more money. Do I care? No. This is what I'm doing. Now start buying these IWM calls. They start coming on order flow. The 183s. Let's go ahead and pull up the 183s here, for instance. I'll start doing more of this option charting if you like seeing this stuff. They came in with these today at 10:30. So 10:30. All right, where's 10:30 at? So I got in these at 44 cents. They came down to 27. I got in too heavy. I got in at 44. That's where you can see they came in here. Well, I got in maybe a little, oh no, at 10:30. 10:30 I got in. So that's that order. Let's go ahead and magnify that a little further. It came in here, like 2,400 contracts. That's the order that showed up on order flow. So if you leave your volume up and you're looking at the unusual flow, when you go back and reference it and look, you'll see those volume hits. Boom, that's the unusual thing here. They came in, I came in also at 44 cents. You had to down to 38. Maybe lower. Let's go back out. Probably lower. 32, 27. So I bought at 44. I got some more at 36. And then I put in a few random calls. So I got at 36 and 40 something. And then when they came back on the rebound, I mean, they got me a few times. They came up and they came back down, came up. And I got out probably right in here at 47 cents. Nothing crazy. Those went up to like 70 something cents. But that's another unusual option play. They came in, it dipped a bit for a while right out of the gate. I mean, they came in right here and dipped, and then they ran it back up. And it looks like some more came in post-market. So that was another trade, the 183 calls, and you'll see that it got support. I was thinking support at 181. I got in early, and I saw the 181. I didn't wait. You know, if you waited or you even waited for this line, and God knows you never were down, you could just ride. If you're free and clear, but if you're down, adding, down, you get a dip back up, and the market and a sell down, you sometimes will get out early. I mean, I was out on early a lot of stuff today. Let's look at SPY. Let's look at SPY puts. I was in 439 SPY puts at 128. 439 SPY puts. 439 SPY puts that expired today. So this is what we were in a little later in the day. You see those had a big move this morning. If you were in them yesterday, 10 cents. Look at that, gapped up to 40 and then pushed up to $1.58 right out of the gate. You had to take that shit off. You're not holding for 211. You want this candle and you're out. So I got in these at 128 for 42 cents. 128. 128 for 42 cents. Is that right? $4.39 at 42 cents. It has to be them. 128. That's 130. Now I got in 42 cents. So I must have been quick on the draw on this one. The 439 putts, and I was out. Oh no! I got in at 40 cents. At 127. So I got in at 40 cents, and I got out at 42. I just didn't like the way it's moving. It didn't move much more. I mean, it could have got 12 cents, and then it just flushed out. So sometimes they're very sneaky and quick on this shit. Had 439s. I had 367 QQQ putts today. What happened with the QQQs? I'm going to look at a few charts and finish the session. We're about 20 minutes in. So we had QQQ. I got these at 367 putts, and those were today's. 367 Patados, today's. Yellow green. All right, so I got in these for 50 cents at 153. Is that right? Is this true? The 367s. No, that's 367s. 153 at 50. I mean, I don't know where I filled. I must have filled right here. I mean, I don't know. So I got some of those at 153 for 50 cents. And I got filled at 53. I mean, it must have been back in here. Had to have been on that candle there. It's not lining up with what I have. 10, 11, 12, 1. Yeah, it's not lining up here, but it says I was in at 50 cents, out at 53. We went back in a little bit later and got the 368 puts at 242. What are these? The 368 puts. And what happened here? 368 putts, I got in at 86 cents at 242. So 86 cents. I got on this candle. I'm on a 30-minute chart. That's okay. We don't need a 1-minute chart for everything. And I got out for 88 cents. So I didn't do much. They kept going a little bit at 20 cents. So I was just testing out some scalpers. And at the end of the day, I mean, these were short. These were small-ass scalpers. All right. So I came back in here at the end of the day and got the 364s, which also expired today. And I got these for, what I got these at, and this is small change. This is small change stuff. So 301, I got these for, no, these are July 7th. So these were tomorrow's 364s right here. And I got these at 301. For 49 cents, and you can see they didn't move very far. Let's take that chart back out a little bit though, at least to the 5-minute. And I got these at 301, and I got them for 49 cents. Well, they went up to 60 cents, and I got it at 52, right in here. I mean, it wasn't a big play. They came in here, they pushed it up, double dipped it, and then boom. So that's some of the plays that I was in today. Some worked out okay. I didn't hold some long enough because it's been a rough week. Sometimes you just start jumping back in and taking what you can get. It's not always what your max potential, but you get back in the groove of things, and you fell off a bicycle. You know what I'm talking about. You're a little hesitant when you get back on the bicycle. You know, a few days, a week goes by, you're back on that bicycle. So let's look at ES Futures real quick. ES Futures had a flush down, and maybe we'll do another separate video. That's just a look at the order flow. I have a separate video coming up here on just the market and stuff like that. It'll be a short 5-minute or 8-minute video. Have a great afternoon. This is Dave with Krusty Trades. Enjoy the rest of your evening.